Hey, what's up, GY6ers? So, I finally got a chance to get in the lab to show you this carburetor that I just changed on the 2021 Spark 150cc made by Vitacci. And this is the original carburetor, as you can see, that comes on the Chinese scooters. As you can see right here, let's see if I can find it. Right here is normally a mixture screw, but they have it blocked off with the tamper-proof screw. So you can only get a tune with this particular carburetor from your idle screw, which is right here. So basically that's pretty much the only thing on this particular carburetor that is tamper-proof. Now on the 50cc, they have those carburetors sealed up a little bit more. On this carburetor here, you can change the jetting, and it comes with the normal Phillip head bolts. But on the 50cc, it's tamper-proof even right here. But I think they give you a little bit more leeway on the 150cc. So that's the difference between the Chinese stock carburetor versus buying another one. The name brand that I did get, that I did end up putting on there, it's a 24mm, like I said. You know, because I hear a lot of people saying, you know, they go with bigger carburetors, but I'm on this bike, I haven't changed the disposition of the engine. So I'm running a stock 150cc engine. So I stay at a 24mm carburetor, and you know, just at a better quality. It's made by Naraku. It's a Japanese brand, and I've heard a lot about them, so I already knew what brand that I was looking for, and it ran me about right at $80 on eBay, and it came pretty much packaged up. Took about a week to get here, but it came pretty much packaged up. Very good product. Everything pretty simple, plug and play, you know. And the only thing I had to do was I had a 125 main jet in this carb, so I took that 125 back out of this carb and put it into this one. You know, like on all new carburetors and pretty much all stock bikes, they put a small jet in it, you know, for the purposes of saving gas. So I think that standard size jet that came in this carburetor was like a 106, between a 106 and a 102. So yeah, the 125 I already knew was my sweet spot from this carburetor. So like I said, the fact that, you know, I stayed with the same exact size carburetor, all I had to do was take my 125 main jet out of this one, and I put it in the new carburetor. And it's so far, man, it's been lovely. I mean, I get smooth acceleration at the light. Um, put a fine tune on it, and it just runs good. Don't doubt yourself. If you feel like you want to change your carburetor and you want to make a decision, should you? One of the reasons, like I said, I did was because of that tamper-proof screw. I don't want nothing tamper-proof on this bike. So, taking this Chinese carburetor and going with a better carburetor was a good move for me. Something else I want to show you was the clutch. Here you got the red springs. This is my clutch. This is a Glixel. This is a Glixel clutch, and this particular clutch comes with the red springs, which are the stiffest. Well, let's see if we can get it up in there real good so you can see. As you can see, that main contour spring, I changed that to yellow. And I don't know if you can see them, but the little, let's see, I'm struggling with this camera right now. I don't know if you can really see them, but anyway, the little yellow springs that are in there are also yellow. We changed all that. And I suggest that if you do that, you do it, or have somebody do it, or do it at a shop where you can, press this down without killing yourself, because I done heard some horror stories about taking that spring off and you're not ready for it. So, just be careful when you do that. Other than that, that's where I'm at. Once I plan on, I put this clutch in probably sometime this weekend. It's ugly out there right now. It's cold. It's windy. So as far as this clutch, it's not an important factor right now because I'm just cruising around, from point A to point B. But when the weather is nice, I'm gonna put this clutch in. It's a new clutch, and that's just, I like doing stuff like that with my bike. I also, for you Spark riders, for you Vitacci Spark riders, just want to share something with you too about that belt size. I hear a lot of people questioning it. What size belt should I get and this and that. Well, let me tell you this, and I learned the hard way. But that's what this is, trial and error. Let me slip over here into my little goodie box here. And let me explain something about this belt size. If you asking yourself what belt size, this is for the Vitacci Spark. Now, I can't really tell you about the other bikes, but on the Vitacci Spark, the correct belt size is 835/20. 835/20. Now, I hear a lot of people saying you can also use a 842/20. Let me tell you something about that. You can alternate that belt size to an 842, but the 835 is shorter. It's a shorter belt. So the 842, by it being long, it will, if not hit it, you will never hit top speed. So it'll run, but the belt size has a lot to do with the faster the bike goes, it raises up on the variator. And if the belt is too long, then it will never raise up on the variator high enough to get you to your top speed. So you might run with that 842, you might run about 50 miles per hour, but that's it. It's not going to go no faster. So running the correct belt size is very important. Like I said, for the Spark, for the Vitacci Spark 150cc, 835/20 is the belt size. Alright, YouTube. Till the next time, stay safe out there, ride safe, and be easy.